Hello, it's Chris here. Just going to do a quick comparison here of the PiPo W3 versus the PiPo W3F, which is the cheaper version of the W3. Now this cheaper version, they have removed the 64GB eMMC drive and replaced that with a 32GB one to cut down on costs, and they've also removed the modem. This modem now is not included in the W3F version. It's running on a slower Atom processor at 1.8 GHz instead of 2.4. That slower processor is the Atom Z3735F. And the original model, the W3, which is here on the left, this here is running the 2.4 GHz Atom Z3775, which is a faster processor, and while using them it does definitely feel a little bit more snappier, a little bit more quicker. You can tell the difference. There's a slight difference. And when it comes to the speed of the drives, if you have a look here, there's not really that much of a difference, plus or minus a few megabytes on sequential read and write rates. The random 4K writes are definitely faster on the faster machine here, and of course you do get around 40, let's have a look again, 46 gigabytes free there. There's around about 4 gigabytes is taken up by the recovery partition, then Windows itself is around 10 gigabytes. So it does take up a little bit of space here, and you get around 13, just shy of 13 gigabytes free on the cheaper model. Both of them come with the exact same keyboard here, which I'll just quickly show you. This is the keyboard, quite a good keyboard actually. I was surprised by the quality of it. It's got good key travel, good to type on. And they're both the same, and has that material here that is just an absolute dust magnet. This material just seems to attract dust. You can just literally look at it and it will just start soaking up dust particles. So it's pretty bad when it comes to that. Now the monitors seem to be the exact same brightness, more or less. There is a slight difference in the quality of them. Now I've noticed that the one on the PiPo seems to be slightly better, slightly sharper. You don't really know why, but there is a difference when it comes to checking the hardware IDs on them. This is an MS_9001 is the hardware ID, and on the PiPo W3 it is a MS_0001, so don't know what that means really with the hardware difference. Both of them are running at 60 Hz. There is a slight difference there. And I'll just go over the physical aspects of the tablet. They're both exactly the same. So you've got a 2 megapixel front facing camera, and you have the USB 2 port is a big difference here actually. On the PiPo W3F has a USB 2, and I'll show you the W3 in just a minute. So you have the micro USB, which you can use for data as well, and you have the DC jack in. Now you can use this for charging, but only on the W3 model. You can't charge with the micro USB port on this model for some reason. Maybe some sort of cost cutting that they've done with that design there. The micro SD card slot, and then you have a mini HDMI 3.5 audio jack, power on button, and there's like a little stylus LED here, and the microphone is down here, there. And on the top we have 2 speakers that blast outwards. They're actually pretty good speakers for a tablet. They're one of the better ones I've heard on these Chinese tablets that I've been reviewing. The rear camera is 5 megapixel. It's nothing flash. You get this metal backing, and it's kind of this purpley bluey kind of color. Now it does say up here 3G. There is a 3G modem you can put in there, but as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, that this doesn't come with that modem. And to quickly finish up here, I'll show you now the W3, which you can see has a USB 3 port, just slightly faster, and you can charge through the micro USB. And I'll just show you the modem, which is right here on the side. So you can pull that out, and it comes with a modem there. Stick that in, you put your SIM card in there, normal size SIM card, and then you have 3G. Okay, so that's just a quick look at them. Thank you for watching. Hope you like this video, and do stay tuned for more up and coming videos. Thank you for watching. Okay, just one thing I forgot to show you, and that is more importantly, the benchmark scores. So we've got 920 single core on the W3 versus the 772 that I got on the W3F. You can see that there is a bit of a difference there. That's because this Atom can clock up to 2.4 single core boost, whereas the W3F, which is on the right, this machine can only clock up to 1.8. So it does mean that when I'm using it, I've been seeing a bit of a difference between browser tabs in Chrome, loading up the control panel, for example, just getting in and out and around Windows 8. It does feel a little bit quicker. There's definitely a noticeable difference between the faster Atom compared to the slower model. So if you're thinking about you want the better performance, then I would definitely recommend go for the slightly faster, slightly more expensive too, the W3. And of course you do have a 64GB storage versus the 32. The price comes with the keyboard. You get USB 3 port, and the price of it is around about 300 US at the moment versus about 190 for the W3F, and that 190 does not include the keyboard. You have to buy that separately. It's about 15 US or so more, not to mention the USB 3 that you get on the W3. So it's something to think about if you are thinking of getting this model, which one to get, the more expensive one or the cheaper one. So keep those things in mind there. That is the comparison between the WF and the W3F, sorry. I'm getting muddled up, all these different names. The PiPo W3 and the PiPo W3F. Thank you for watching the video. If you did like it, please give me a like. And do subscribe. I'll have more up and coming videos. I'm expecting today the Cube i7. It is a Core M Chinese 11.6 inch tablet, and that also comes with a keyboard and will be much faster being a Core M CPU. Thank you for watching the video. Hopefully see you in my next video. Bye for now.